Bubba, when have I ever puked Lentils in the bathroom?
I'm thinking that it's gonna happen in, give it 2 hours.
Alright, we got 2 hours. So, this is gonna be our 2 hour video.
This is my enabling.
This is my shooting.
So,
Look, no, well, the booby scratched me. I deserve a shot. It's antibiotics. It's a shot of antibiotics. How do you take antibiotics? It's in a shot, right? You take a shot of antibiotics.
oh my god, you're so right.
I mean,
You are so smart. I don't even know how
I asked for a shot of antibiotics. She brings me a shot of whiskey.
I am
Best
public
wife ever.
Health with
She is public
beer.
health.
So
And we love each other.
So, it's a Tuesday.
Fuck, I thought it was Wednesday.
No, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Terrence had kind of a bad day at work.
When are they not bad days at work?
Yeah, so, we're placating right now. We're taking some medicine.
Medicine.
Yes. And so today I went to the dentist.
So, and what did you learn today? TIL. Go.
TIL. Dentists have lasers. Oh, they're pretty bad.
You know who else has lasers?
Who?
Russian bad guys.
Oh, that's true. They're gonna come take over our country soon. But dentists have lasers.
See, now I'm not so afraid of my disappointment.
You shouldn't be. Yes, and so, they take the... Okay, so
Now
this
I'm
is
a
the
little
way-
more scared of my disappointment.
Listen, let me just tell you about how the dentist works.
Tell me how the dentist works.
You go in...
This is what's it, a PSR?
PSA.
PSA.
This is a PSA.
PSA on how dentist
the
works.
Okay, so you go in and they fuck with your insurance for like 20 minutes because apparently you have an HMO. Who's ever heard of an HMO?
You have an
dental plan?
HMO?
Yeah.
She has a fucking HMO.
Apparently I'm ghetto. And
You're
so,
a homo.
Yeah. And so then they finally get themselves assigned as their dental provider. Then
You
they
didn't do
decide
that.
on
See,
the
she didn't do
board.
that. She didn't do all that beforehand. See, I knew I had a PPO. See, I know what the difference. I know the difference between a PPO and HMO. So I have a PPO. I can go anywhere I want. With a network.
Anyway, so then they take you back and they get something the size of a massive dildo with sharp points on the end. And then they shove it in your mouth. And then they shove it in your mouth. And then they shove it farther into your mouth. And then they're like, okay, now it's really going to get good. And they shove it all the way down in your mouth. And then they, irradiate your head like a motherfucker. I mean, there's just radiation flying everywhere. And they're like, I really hope you never plan to have kids or anything because that's off the table. Oh, no, it's totally safe. Don't worry. And brain cancer is all right. They can totally cure that now. And then they take pictures of all of your teeth. And they're like, see, aren't they nice? Oh, that's probably bad. Oh, no. Oh, when was the last time you came to the dentist? And I'm like, a year ago. Yeah, right. And then they make you bite something, and then they send the thingy all around your head, and then they do a full irradiation of the full head to get your teeth pictures. Right? Did you have all that done, Terrence?
No.
Yeah. Okay. And then you go lay down in the torture chair. And they're like, oh, it's gonna be so fun. And then they take a big, long, frickin' metal hook and they stab you in the gums. Each and every goddamn gum. And they're like, oh, does that hurt? Ooh,
yes.
That shouldn't hurt. Oh, does that? Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that shouldn't hurt.
Yeah. And they call out random numbers and you're like, 4 isn't 4.0?
See,
No.
Yeah, no, see. Okay, so... Not my experience with the dentist. Of course, I told them it had been 20 years since my last visit.
Never tell them. It's always been 2. It's always been 2.
No, because that's the shit you get when it's been 2. Mine, over 20, they're like, we're not going to hurt you because we don't want this to be a bad experience. Does that hurt? Yes, that hurts. Okay, yes, you need a deep cleaning.
If you're not a total pusswad, you could just be like, oh, okay. I just have a little anxiety, that's all. Ow! And
that's how you get gingivitis.
So then they're like, yes, you might have a little gingivitis. And I'm like, I'm not doing that thing where they scrape under your gums and polish your roots.
I'm getting that done on Christmas Eve.
Not fucking happening. Not to this mouth, no. But they just told me that I need to do the laser. So first they like take another freaking hook.
Okay.
How many hooks do these people have? And it's squirt, 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 squirt,
A
squirt,
million.
squirt, squirt,
A
squirt,
million.
squirts. All this little fluoride shit. And then they they excavate your teeth. Excavate,
You gotta
excavate,
excavate.
excavate, excavate, and then they polish, 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 and then they just did the little laser, and it felt warm, and it was cool, and then I was done, and I looked beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, your teeth are still gonna fall out. They're gonna fall out.
With as hard as that lady was hooking, if they were gonna fall out, they'd be gone by now.
Would they have though been falling out now?
Yep. So, what's new with you, Mister? I wanted to do a video.
Oh, so yes, I've got. Okay. So my dentist story. I booked an appointment. I guilted her into hers today, and I went to the appointment, and they're like, "Okay, it's been a while." I'm like, "Yeah."
Did you admit it?
Huh?
Did you
Straight out. I'm not about to hide that shit. I'm like, it's been the last time I was brought in, it was my parents bringing me in, kicking and screaming, which actually could have been last week because it's the dentist.
Hey, they don't know you.
They
You
don't
could
know
be
you.
that weird dude on 90 Day Fiancé who lives with his cats and his mom.
And you know what? Who wants to go to the dentist? Every time you go to the dentist, you need to be brought in, kicking and screaming, by an adult.
Oh, man. Do you know what I just thought of?
What'd you think?
You know, at this age, with people, people can now start saying, oh, my parents live with me, instead of I live with my parents. But we all know.
Okay.
We know.
We know.
Anyway, go on. Kicking and screaming brought by an adult.
Yes. So they took the X-rays, and it was like, you know, the whole like bite down on this, bite down on this, bite down here, bite down here.
And you have weird bony protrusions under your tongue because you're a snake.
Found a
You're a
snake.
snake.
When did we find that? We found that out very recently. Was that Friday night?
Yeah.
Friday night. We found out I had bony protrusions, which actually have a name.
Woman. Torsies. Torsies.
Mandible torices.
Tors.
Tori. But that's not the story. Yeah. No, I mean the dentist said nothing about that.
You're explaining your dental story.
Yes. And so they were like, okay, so you've got a little baby cavity. We're gonna go ahead and fill that. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna enjoy it. You've got a bigger cavity, which we're gonna go ahead and just do a root canal on, because why not? And I'm like, because why not? Because it fucking hurts and it's expensive and you don't need to. But if you say I need it because I haven't been here since I was a little bitty baby. Itty bitty baby.
You tell them you haven't been there in a long time, they just see dollar signs.
And they're like, and I told them I used to smoke too, and they're like, oh, look at that shit! It's all up in your gums. You need a deep clean. That's what you need. You need a deep clean. Because you know what? You've smoked and you haven't been in like 20. Yeah, you need a deep clean. I was like, I do need a deep clean. It's gonna hurt, right? They're like, it's gonna be a bit. But you need it, and we're not gonna do it today because, I'm not qualified. I am the dentist, but I'm not qualified.
I'm a special person to torture your ass. We're calling up the Spanish Inquisition in here.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. And so then today I got a call saying that
Terrence was in the mood today.
it was just not a good.
He was a Malcolm today. A little Malcolm.
I could hear over my shoulder, Malcolm. I tried not to be a Malcolm. Oh, I love my dad though. I do love my dad.
We love his dad.
He can be a little bit of a tough
challenge,
cookie.
you know?
He
He has high expectations.
As we all should, and
Yeah.
we all should.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to your health.
Right.
Like, don't tell me like I have an appointment and don't be all of a sudden, oh well, we can't meet that appointment. We have tomorrow,
We all
and
know
like, what was it, like 20 miles away?
In surprise.
And surprise at like 11 a.m. I'm like, yeah, no, I've got work. That's not gonna work. Oh, well, I thought you wanted to get your cleat cleaned. I'm sorry. Did you not want that to happen? I'm like, oh no, I absolutely do. Oh, so you're willing to drive out to Surprise 20 miles away during the workday on short notice? I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to use your health benefits? No, I mean, I would love to use my health benefits, but that's not going to work.
Well, it's so dumb because they just renew next year, so who cares?
Right. Well, but I have a lot of work to do, and so, like, maximizing would be amazing. But they were like, I was like, it's not going to work. They're like,
Not if you have an HSA.
Oh, it's not going to work, huh? I'm like, no, it's not going to work.
Mm-mm.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Well, what do you want to do? Like, do you not want to use your benefits before the end of the year? I'm like, I would love that, but it's not going to work, so it's not going to work, so bye. And I hung up. And and then I talked to her dentist because she loves her dentist, and I was like, look, already did the oral exam, already got the x-rays, don't know if they're accurate because this place is like shady as shit now.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what's going on. They're like, okay, I get it. Okay, we're going to do the oral exam, going to do the x-rays. Not going to charge you because, I'm sorry. Whatever happens. We'll give you the deep clean because that's still covered by your insurance, and we'll talk about future procedures from there. I was like, I love you. I mean, I love you more.
I love you too, boo boo.
She's my baba. Carrying a black baby. Because sometimes I turn black. She's a cat. Several. Who carries several